Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Bellingham. Timber cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Bellingham. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a cute ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Timber. Out towards the flank. And he's being shifted off it. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! Goal! France! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! It's in! goal, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
De Jong. And he was quick to react. And it's been given away. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Looks across and plays it in. Cleared away. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Thuram gets flagged offside. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Konate gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chouameni. Now it's Gordon. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, important interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foden has it in a wide position. That's good play. Mbappe! Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! It's hit the upright. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Passing nice and neat. Thuram. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robertson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gordon. Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Bellingham, who's steaming forward, picks out brilliant... Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Worth a try, but not this time.
João Neves cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Little pass back. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Quality ball. Now it's Gordon. Great vision. That has been slung wide. Gordon. That's an excellent interception. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution on the field.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 21, Frankie de Jong. Number 7, Vinicius
Gets the shot away!
Number 17.
No, not quite.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Nuno Mendes. Number 19, Kefren Thuram. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 45, Osman. Substitutions taking place.
Good ball, good take. France still have the cards to affect this game. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe, chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France are looking to go forward now. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Wan-Bissaka. Half an hour gone in the second half.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's through, a chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now there's a fine ball, and the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. That's a delicate pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice control. And he whips it in. That's a decent clearance.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Osimhen is on his own. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 87, Joe Neves. Substitution.
Pitches it off him. Gabriel. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Timber. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lewandowski. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France can look back at this result with regret. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
And here's Thuram, and the chance for a shot! He's been caught on it here! And the keeper gets his hands on it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in.
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Neves. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He gets big! France still without a single shot on target.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, he's got Bellingham! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Robertson considers his options. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, that is one way to stop him.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. And the shot! Palmer. Robertson goes sliding in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neves. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Thuram. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Jong. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lewandowski. It's a searching pass, and he's there to retrieve it. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Palmer. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he was quick to react. Timber. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
him. There will be 1 minute at a time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Some resolute defending there. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
João Neves receives it in a good position here. It's their second corner of the game. João Neves goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, again there's no way through. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bellingham. Now it's Neves. In the end they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Thuram, he's going for goal! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Bellingham. It's a good run down the right. That's a good ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 17, Thuram. Number 21, Frankie de Jong. Number 26, Robertson. Coming on the field, number 11, Mbappe.
Osimhen! And he's there to get it away.
Number 19, Kevin Thuram. Number 20.
Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that's needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze. To Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella. Bruno Fernandes. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cucurella. And it's Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gordon. Mbappe. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? France are looking desperate here, short on time and options. Oh, they could be caught out here! Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, they've got it back. He's tried one! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Big chance! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Konate. João Neves. Can he spark a counter here? And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim Beglin, What is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much.
It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it, and a chance! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Eze. Now it's Eze. And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Eze has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Bellingham, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Neves. Now it's Eze. That's a good ball out wide. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! In for the pieces! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's a sharp pass. Succumbs to the pressure. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Timber is in a really good position out wide. And it's De Jong. Oh, nicely intercepted. Timber. Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk finds himself offside. Bellingham. And it's Timber. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? The ball's gone astray. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And it's Robertson. He is through here. Drives it in. Konate with the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. France are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No joy this time. Courtois. Eze. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Could move up a gear here. Floated through. He's in it. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on to replace him.
France really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Gabriel. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Chouameni. Mbappe. Shot, surely! Great football, shot and save.
Mbappe really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Akanji. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. That is good strength. And it's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's gone for goal! And that tested the keeper.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Robertson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Well, that is remarkable.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17, Turn. Number 10.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 45, Osman. Number 22,
Steps in, and that's the end of that.
Number 25,
Palmer.
Nuno Mendes.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Palmer and Gravenberch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross into the box. Eric Garcia gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Konate. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Palmer. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. And that's an excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Nuno Mendes. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. And it's Palmer. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe. Quality ball. Chance here to counter. Good ball over the top. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was...